Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It is Noah Longyear up here with Player Advancement League, and we have a special treat for you. It's the Illuminati 169 from Pocono. We got right around 27, 28, I think, officially fast motherfuckers that are going to take on the Tricky Triangle. And for his first career pull in his rookie season, Eric Gonzalez and the 58 machine will have the fastest time. He'll be starting up front. Let's go ahead, get him up to the booth, and get a word from him. Mr. Gonzalez, this is Noah up in the booth. Do you have a copy?
I got you loud and clear.
Well, Eric, we talked pre-race about you having potentially some issues with your wheel, but it seemed to work good enough in qualifying because you're sitting right here on the pole. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I just before this, I actually missed the first few minutes of qualifying because I just, as an emergency, like, hopefully it works, I updated my Moza drivers, and it worked fine, and was able to pull it out. I was feeling good in practice, so I'm glad I got the pole.
So your teammate Hunter East, 2 wins already in the season, our points leader. You've been right around there. You've been running top 5, top 3, and even battled for the lead and for the win here and there. Do you have what it takes to not only beat your teammate, but the rest of the field here at Pocono?
I feel confident in my ability to be able to save tires. I just gotta make sure I'm there at the end. But I expect good, clean, hard racing all the way through the race, so I'm excited and ready to have a good time.
Alrighty, absolutely, Eric. We'll send you back down. Have a good race, bud.
Alright, I appreciate it, Noah. I'll see you at the end of it.
Thank you. He says, we'll see you at the end of it. Now, some of you, that might just be a nice little way to say goodbye, but he means he wants that post-race interview, and I don't think it's going to be for anything less than that first position. Let's go ahead and talk to last week's winner, Mr. Greg Jodiet. Greg, right there in that blue and black car, picked up his first career win, not just for himself, but for his team, Rogue State Racing. They've been in this series since the very first race of the very first season, and he finally got their first win here in Season 3, Race 3, the crown jewel, which was the DeBaby Car 225. Let's go ahead and get Greg up in the booth and talk to him. Hey, Greg, this is Noah in the booth. Do you have a copy?
Got a copy.
Well, Greg, you come into this race fresh off of a win last week. You pick up a crown jewel. How do you feel about this rest of the season? You put yourself second in points. Is that championship right there in front of your nose?
I feel pretty good about it. We were fast here in practice. Kind of hit a weak qualifying run. Just pushed a little bit up out of 3, trying to get all I could get and lost some time. But yeah, today should go good. I think we're just gonna run a little conservative, save some tire, and hope to be there at the end.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Greg. We'll send you back down. Have a good race, bud.
Thank you.
We'll send Greg down, and oh my gosh, who was that in the back there? Was that is that Goodhart? I think we just saw Goodhart make contact with that wall. That's a little funny, but we look back towards the front. They're going to do one more lap around this track. Next time they come to that front stretch, it will be the green flag. 3 turns here at Pocono. More or less, you could depend and debate on whether you think there's 4 turns or 2 turns at an oval, but 3 turns, 3 different corners, 3 different ways you got to drive this car to set yourself up to make the passes, get yourself in position to win this race. 4th race of the season. Again, a regular race, $10 to win, but those points are what these guys are looking for. The tunnel turn is going to be tricky with the new setup and the new tire model. You just don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen, and you guys might be starting to find out what time it could be. Do you know what time it is? Get loud in the chat if you know. It is time for your PALracing Go Time music. 27 cars, 3 turns. It's going to be one heck of a race. We came off of the crown jewel, the DeBaby Kurt 225, and here at the Illuminati 169, green flag is out, and it's PALracing time, baby. It's Tuesday. First lap underway. Eric Gonzalez extends out to the lead that he needs, and Hunter East, his teammate, falls right in line. We saw a pretty gnarly checkup on that bottom line. John Schoenbachler got a little bit tight there in turn 1, and Pete Tart, Spencer Burton all got backed up, and I think Pete Tart dropped a few positions off of that. He is currently running 12th. Eric Gonzalez, is going to lead the first lap. He is looking for his first win of 2025. We thought he would start off the season strong, but here he is right now, 0 wins in Season 3, running 3rd, gets around Douglas Henry. Now Douglas Henry goes to the inside of Jacob Alicia. This is the battle for that 3rd position. Douglas Henry bottom, Jacob Alicia top. I will say in turn 1, there are some nasty bumps to where if you hit them, it could be detrimental. Makes your car plow tight and sends you up the track. But right now, Jacob Alicia on that top line is trying to get around Hunter East to the outside of the 24 in the tunnel turn. That car looks a little bit higher than it should be, but he is going to complete the pass and has Douglas Henry right behind him to follow. Jacob Alicia into the 2nd position, and he's looking for the lead here at Pocono. Sends it in almost to the back bumper of Eric Gonzalez. Look at him through turns 3. Going up out of the exit of the corner. Does he have a run? Jacob Alicia, Eric Gonzalez. It's a battle for the lead. Alicia right there on his bumper, getting as much draft as he can. Looks to the inside, and Jacob Alicia on lap 4 is looking to lead this race. To the inside, Eric Gonzalez is going to give it to him as he tried to cross over to the rear bumper of the 31. It's not going to happen, and Jacob Alicia goes to the lead here at Pocono. And just behind him, you can see there's Eric Gonzalez, Hunter East running 2nd and 3rd. Oh, Spencer Burton hard to the wall, off, into Crawford. I think Samuel Carter's involved. Last week's winner, Greg Jodiot. Who else? Michael Brooks seems to be fine, but Spencer Burton's car is toast. We saw him smack that outside wall. The car absolutely plowed. Let's check on Jodiot. Heavy damage. I think that car might be finished. Actually, maybe not. He's going to stay out so he doesn't get an EUL for fixing damage, but that car is toast. I think Mark Averett doesn't have any damage. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay. Again, Spencer Burton, hard contact with that wall. Here's Spencer Burton, outside going in. Chris Warren underneath them, taps him, and he just gets into that wall, comes back down. Spencer Burton, Greg Jodiot, Joshua Crawford, Samuel Carter in the John Deere car. Let's look at it again from the chopper cam and see what might have happened between him and Warren. Here comes Chris Warren, inside corner panel. Just like, I don't know if he thought there was a hole there or not. And green flag is back out. Jacob Alicia gets a good launch over Hunter East, clears him by a car length, and here comes the chase down into turns 1. I keep thinking I'm going to say turns 1 and 2, but it is just turn 1. Here we go. Big blimp cam here. You can see the entire field. Smaller field than normal, but we're going to see some awesome racing. Alicia gets a good lead out. There's Gould to his inside in that black car. To the outside, Hunter East in that blue car. Oh, we got to spin. John Schoenbachler, Samuel Lang. It's going to strike again. This time, John Schoenbachler is around. And the tricky triangle strikes again. I know Samuel Lang was involved. Did John Schoenbachler come across the nose of Lang? Let's see. Let's take a look at the replay. John Schoenbachler inside of Samuel Lang. We'll see how do they come off the corner. Samuel is just right there on that top line, and John just comes up, just unaware Samuel was there. Heavy contact. Let's look at that from the chopper cam. We'll get right to where we need to be. So watch John. Here he comes up the track, and Samuel has a run off of the top. So, I mean, John just needs to know that that spot is taken. I mean, just so close. I mean, he almost cleared him. Go. Aiden Gould on the restart gets a good launch in that black car. You can see Hunter East, who is outside. And the blue, there's Douglas Henry in the orange, black, and white K&N machine. Joe Houston, the all-white car. And they immediately get nose to tail utilizing that draft. Here they go into turn one. Aiden Gould gets a really good launch. There goes Hunter East there in second. Douglas Henry following close in third. Joe Houston has to back off a few car lakes, and as they go down the back stretch, they all seem to get through the first corner just fine into the tunnel turn. Here we go. Hunter East gets a really good run on Aiden Gould. Can he do anything with it? Checks up hard. Here comes Douglas Henry. Douglas Henry looking at the back bumper of Hunter East. He had a really good entry. Has to back out of it just a slight. Can he get a good run down this back stretch? I don't think so. End of turn three. Hunter East gets those car links back, but Aiden Gould is already trying to check out. And look at all these guys slicing and dicing. Here's Samuel Lang. There's Joe Houston. And look who just joined the picture. That's Jacob Alicia and that 31 machine. It did not take him long. And here he is battling just outside the top five. Chris Warren, Joe Houston nose to tail. Jacob Alicia still looking to that inside. Samuel Lang falls back a car length because here comes none other than Michael Alfaro. T-Pain. He's trying to dice it up now. He's to the inside of Samuel Lang. Michael Alfaro followed by Pete Tart. Here they go into turn two. This is some awesome racing. And just behind T-Pain, Ryan Bumgarner, Aaron Goodhart. Is there contact? I thought I might have saw contact between Ryan Bumgarner and Aaron Goodhart. There actually is some rear end damage. So Andrew Goodhart did get in the back of Ryan. That's going to cost him some speed, but we look back towards the front. Douglas Henry inside of Aiden Gould. This is a battle for the lead. Douglas Henry bottom, that's the preferred lane. I believe he wants to be in. Aiden Gould might try to do his best to defend on that top side. He won't give it to you for free, but I think Douglas Henry is just so much quicker. And Douglas Henry will go to the lead here at Pocono, and that's going to be a hard car to catch. He does not want to give that up. These are starting to get spread out, and now Hunter East is working on his teammate. Hunter East inside of Aiden Gould. Hunter East 2 wins this season, leading the championship points. And here he is to the inside looking for that second position. Could he have something for Douglas Henry? Douglas has not quite checked out over a second between the pair. So maybe Hunter East has done his best to save tire and can run down that 66 car. He feels like he's in the best position. Something might happen to Matthew Leggett. Matthew Leggett, heavy contact. That car is smoked. I don't know if anybody else was involved. Instantly toes. Let's take a look at the replay. There's Matthew Leggett. Just behind him, Joe Houston. Joe Houston, the inside of Matthew. Oh, Matthew comes up off the wall, collects Joe. Great save out of Joe. Let's see that in chopper cam. So we'll see Matthew Leggett. What goes wrong here? It looks like that car just gets tight. You can see it begins to plow, and he just cannot get that car slowed down enough off the wall into Houston. Look at the save out of Houston. Keeps it straight, but Matthew Leggett, hard contact with the inside wall. Douglas Henry goes to enter his box. Hunter East, Aiden Gould. They enter theirs. There's Joe Houston just behind the group. Let's get to our pit lane exit cam and watch and see what happens. Jacob Alicia Oh, that car is jacked up. Why is Jacob Alicia taking tires again? It's a little bit scary. Here they come off of pit road. Douglas Henry beats Hunter East. There's Aiden Gould, Alicia, Warren, Lang, Pete Tart, Gordon Spang, Aaron Warren, Raymond Wimmer, Timothy Perryman, Mark Averett. Look at how many guys I have memorized with their paint schemes. Ethan Walker, Dylan Simmons, Michael Brooks. I have them all memorized now. I got a little messed up on Joshua Crawford during that wreck, but I got it all dialed in. There goes T-Pain. That seems to be all of the active pitters. So Douglas Henry retains this lead. And we go back green right here at Pocono, and Douglas Henry gets a really good launch. That's very important to drive and race these guys into turn one. You want to have that advantage to clear yourself on that straightaway, set yourself up for the tunnel turn. Aiden Gould into third, Jacob Alicia fourth, Samuel Lang up there on that top line in fifth. I think Chris Warren is going to get underneath them here on corner exit. Aiden Gould might have been blocking Jacob Alicia there. That looked really tight. Raymond Wimmer down to the inside to Aaron Warren. You can see just behind, right outside that top 10. Here comes Jacob Alicia. He's going to fall back in line. Samuel Lang did hold on to that fifth position. Samuel Lang running in the top 5. But look at Hunter East. He's looking for the lead. Hunter East to the inside of Douglas Henry. Does he grab it? Going into turn 3. Expect Douglas Henry to battle hard to have it back, but he does anticipate that he has the best tire saving capability, so maybe he might let him go by for a little bit running that draft and get it back. Aiden Gould was right there to capitalize, and Aiden Gould goes to the top. Douglas Henry follows Hunter East to the inside to draft off of the 24, and here they go into turn 1. How do they fare? Samuel Lang way out of the groove up on that top side. I don't know if he's trying to run a different line or he's struggling to get to the bottom. You see Pete Tart in that 21 machine just outside of frame. Had a run on him, but Hunter East, continues to the lead, but something might have happened to T-Pain. Michael Alfaro around. I'm going to guess that's exit of turn 1. Seems to be a lone car crash. Let's take a look at the replay. Here's Michael Alfaro. Outside of Dylan. Oh, look at that net code. That is gnarly net code. There was about a foot in between the two. And he comes down and gets into Dylan Simmons. So contact between Dylan Simmons, Michael Alfaro, and we get cursed with a crappy camera. Hunter East has control in the restart zone, but you'll see Douglas Henry try to capitalize. He goes late in the restart zone, gets about a car late. Douglas Henry might be able to get there, but look at Aiden go. Oh, we have a crash in the back. What just happened? But it appears we are still green flag. A wreck in the back of the field. Michael Alfaro, Andrew Goodhart, Michael Brooks. Look at that car. It's crab walking. Aiden Gould inside of Hunter East. Hunter East shuts the door. That could have gotten ugly. Hunter East retains the lead. Here comes Alicia on that top side. Gould on the bottom still. Douglas Henry, you can see he gets some momentum, but he kind of runs out of room on where to go. And as they go down the side stretch, Hunter East tries to block Alicia. Opens the door for Gould. Gould to the inside of Alicia now. But Alicia is chugging along on that top line. He might be looking for the lead, even with Hunter East. Down the backstretch, door to door. Look at Douglas Henry. He's trying to get to the outside of Aiden Gould. Chris Warren on the bottom, but Jacob Alicia is the one to watch because here he is looking for the lead. Halfway through this race, out of turn 3, Jacob Alicia, he clears. Jacob Alicia returns to the lead. Aiden Gould third. Chris Warren made the move on Douglas Henry for fourth. There goes Chris Warren, trying to hunt down a top 3 position. To the back bumper of Aiden Gould. He looks to the high line. Let's see if it fares him well. Aiden Gould under attack by Chris Warren, and Hunter East is to the inside of Jacob Alicia. This is Pocono. This is the battle we want to see. This is some awesome racing. And meanwhile, Douglas Henry has dropped to the 6th position. Pete Tart to the outside of the 66. He's trying to drive his way into the top 5. These are the battles we want to see in a short race like this. Anything can happen. Douglas Henry, he's going to try to re-clear Pete Tart. Yes, he will, and now he begins to work on Chris Warren. Chris Warren said it's going to take patience, but he doesn't look like he's patient now. He's pushing hard. He's trying to hang on to that 4th position. You get a really good run along the top. Chris Warren, Samuel Lang, Raymond Wimmer, And that coffee mobile, he's to the inside of Joe Houston and Samuel Lang. Into the tunnel turn, look at him, pitch it sideways onto the apron, hangs onto it. I think he really tried to push it there and just was not anticipating the rotation he could get. Whoa, what the hell is going on? Is that Greg Jodian in P10? Greg Jodian, the damage on that car looks completely fixed from that very first caution. That car was torn apart. He's running P10 right now, and he's running down his teammate Raymond Wimmer. Where did Greg Jodian come from, and how is that car running fast? I mean, the aerodynamics should be absolutely screwed up, and here he is. Right now, Jacob Alicia may be under attack by Hunter East. Hunter East to the rear bumper of Jacob Alicia. We knew he had saved some extra tire, and to the inside he goes. I thought Hunter East might have fallen off, but he's right here in the mix. Looking to the inside. Can he make the pass? Yes, he will. Can he get the clear? Jacob Alicia is going to try to battle back on that outside, but it just looks like that 24 is faster. Here comes Hunter East. To the inside of Jacob Alicia. And Hunter East will make the clear. And he will begin to pull away. I am sure of it. So right now, Douglas Henry, he is yet to pit. Joe Houston yet to pit. Samuel Lang yet to pit. Chris Warren yet to pit. Jacob Alicia. First car out of pit road on this cycle. He leapfrogged Hunter East with that early pit stop. Hunter East right there, just 5/10 off of Alicia. This is the battle for the win. Hunter East might be able to make a move down the side stretch, going into the tunnel turn. Hunter East to the inside of Jacob Alicia, looking for the lead, and this very well could be the pass for the win. Now, does Jacob Alicia elect to save tire? Does Jacob Alicia decide that he wants to play it safe and reel him back in on the big end? Maybe he might be hoping for another caution. We don't know what's going through the 31's head, but all we know right now is Hunter East is making the pass for the lead, and this could be the pass for the win. Jacob Alicia is battling back on that outside, utilizing those runs that he can get off of corner exit. We'll see as they go into turn one where the real advantage is, but I think Hunter East might be able to clear him. Ooh, I think I think Jacob Alicia just hit those bumps. That car got a little squirrely. Hunter East, ooh, I thought he cleared, not quite. There's Alicia on that top side. They're still even. Hunter East to the inside. Jacob Alicia on the top. Jacob really sent it in. He's battling. I think he's trying to fight for this lead. I think that's what he wants here. He wants the win, but he will give it to Hunter East. Does Jacob Alicia go into save mode? Is he able to go into save mode? Can Hunter East just pull away? Hunter East, 3 wins in the first 4 races. I just can't get over that stat. What a dominant season it's been for him. Absolutely locking himself in to be the PALracing Season 3 top rookie. And here he comes out of turn 3. Hunter East to the front stretch. He's going to pick up the win, the Illuminati 169, and it's 3 career wins for him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Fun race. Fun
Good
race.
P3, Aiden. Good P3. Good win. Good win.
I didn't think
Good
I was
job,
going to
guys.
hold off, but I'll take it.
Back to the usual form.
I guess.
Charlotte was a mishap. Pocono
was
is
a
another domination.
Charlotte was a very bad mishap.
Charlotte was a mishap, and Pocono was another domination. I think that might have been Spencer Burton saying that. Of course, congratulations all around to that whole team. You got Hunter East, P1, Aiden Gould, P3. Spencer Burton got taken out in an accident before. Eric Gonzalez in his own wreck, but that whole team there to support Aiden Gould. Congratulations, winner, and Hunter East. It's a long drive under speed all the way around the track, but he's going to soak it in. A couple of these guys are going to come by and congratulate him. Here comes Pete Tart. Says hi to him. Douglas Henry. And I mean, this kid, flawless. Samuel Lang. I mean, this is the camaraderie in PAL we talk about. All these veterans congratulating the rookie, welcoming him not just into the series, but into the community of Player Advancement League itself. And here comes Hunter East rolling down the front stretch. He's going to burn it down for us. He is your Illuminati 169 winner right here at Pocono. Extending his points lead, looking dominant. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, burning it down right here on the front stretch. He's going to Kyle Larson that thing all the way down the front stretch. Look at him. It gives us a little loopy-loop at the end. Let's go ahead and get him up in the booth here. Oh, look at him wrecking the rear bumper. Hiding the illegal changes Chad Knaus made in that rear end. He's going to keep burning it down. He wants to put on a show. Look at him. We're going to let him finish. He wants to go till it blows. And that engine is blown. And let's get him up into the booth. Hunter East, 3 wins and 4 races. You pick up the Illuminati 169 at Pocono. Tell us about how this race went for you today. A little bit shorter one. You had to push it. Tell us about the battle with Alicia and overall how you feel about this season moving forward.
It was a fun race. I had a great battle with Alicia's. The final, I want to say 30 laps. It was fun. Me and him were both going back and forth. I was better on the longer runs than him, and he had me for a few laps on the short run. But it thankfully came down to the long run in the end of the race. I thought it was going to be like one of them caution races because there was quite a lot of cautions. But yeah, and the season, it's a fun season. I'm so glad I finally found a good Xfinity League, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm very excited for the upcoming races.
Oh, thank you so much, Hunter. You're gonna make me cry, and you get another tally mark, not just for yourself, but for your team as a whole. Eric Gonzalez had the pole. Aiden Gould was Season 2's top rookie. There's a lot of young guns on your team. I think the average age over there is probably 8 years old. I don't know. You all are young compared to the rest of us. But you're coming out here dominating. You're taking our lunch money. You're winning. You know, we talk about, I know it's only 4 races in, but we talk about the championship and the points lead you have. Is that fair to say that you expect yourself to win this championship?
100%. 110%. I think I'm going to win the championship.
All righty, Hunter. Congratulations. Celebrate tonight. I'll see you in a little bit. Save me some champagne, all right? You didn't last time.
Will do.
You're too young to drink it anyways. We'll send him down, and we'll go ahead and talk to the man who just came up 3.8 seconds short, Jacob Alicia. Hey, Jacob, no in the booth. You got a copy.
Hey, Aiden. How's it going?
Well, Jacob, here you are. P2. You come up just short. I was high on life with you. I really thought you had the fastest car. And once again, we see the rookie Hunter East going out there and setting the mark. You know, kind of give us a little more insight again. You know, what were you missing to go up there and hold on to that lead? Because you cycled out leading on that pit stop. But Hunter East just got up there and got around you. What did that 31 machine lack?
Well, we really had a bad pit entry in the pit stop there in the middle of the race. I was slowed down for pit entry speed probably 6 or 7 car lengths before I even hit pit road. So that probably cost us a couple of seconds. And all that advantage that we got by pitting a lap earlier was just gone. And then Hunter had 2 tenths faster tires on us basically the rest of the race. I burned my crap off trying to stay with him, and I stayed with him for quite a while. I'm pretty happy about it, but, I mean, the inevitable happened, and by the end of the run, my tires were pretty mad at me for doing what I did to stay with Hunter there. So he made a good race. He didn't make any mistakes. He got the win. I'm still pretty pleased with my effort. Pace was pretty great all around. Just need to be mistake-free to beat Hunter, I guess.
Well, we look forward in the schedule, and we know Watkins Glen is probably a big one circled on your calendar. You got wins at a few other tracks. The Talladega Derby, you're always up front. What are you looking forward to in Season 3 to put yourself on top of that points lead?
Well, like I said earlier, we got to get some wins. We got to get ahead of Hunter on the track, and I think Watkins Glen might be a good equalizer. Pretty solid at the road courses, but Hunter East, I don't know if you've seen it. He's got a pretty high I rating. You don't get that high without being at least a little bit well-rounded, so I have a feeling he won't be a slouch there either. Look for pacemakers to be up in the standings there. We're going to train real hard this upcoming week here to get ready for Watkins and make sure we can live through it.
Alrighty, Jacob. Thank you. We'll see you later.
Thanks, Noah.
So Jacob down, and to close off the top 3 run, we have none other than PAL Season 2 top rookie himself, Aiden Gould, is currently reversing on the track. Toe Mater style, I guess we talked to him. Aiden, what the hell are you doing out there?
Just practicing a little bit.
Practicing?
For next week.
For next week? What, do you think you're going to be reversing at Watkins Glen?
Oh, we're going to be spinning a lot next week.
Well, maybe you're not the most confident going into the Glen, but for the rest of the season, there are still 3 races out there at tracks you have a win at that you could go and repeat. So tell us, as we look forward to Glen, I know you're not looking forward to it, but capitalizing on the mid part of this season to get yourself up there in the championship battle, you got to go out there, you got to beat your teammate, you got to beat the best. You said Season 3 was going to be your season, but I guess we weren't ready for Hunter East, your own buddy you brought over. What do you need to do personally to get better and put yourself in position to be our champion?
I just have to wreck Hunter, probably. He's too fast. He's too fast. I'm kidding. But no, we just gotta be. I just gotta be quick every week. I gotta be top 3 consistent. So if he does have like a misslip some races, I can gain points on him. But a win would be nice. Like I said before, earlier. After the Glen, I'm really looking forward to all the races. After that, I feel like I can win, or at least have a shot every track. So we'll just give it all we can at the Glen. Hopefully, top 5 at the Glen.
Alrighty, Aiden. Hopefully a top 5 at the Glen for you, and we'll catch up with you later. Congratulations, buddy. Have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we send Aiden down, and just like that, the conclusion of the Illuminati 169 here at Pocono. Join us next week. Oh my gosh, the microphone cut out again. The only road course on the schedule coming up will be at the Glen. Look forward to seeing you guys there. Same time, same place. My name is Noah Longyear, and the only reason Hunter East won tonight is because I wasn't there to capitalize. Have a good night.